All right, welcome back to the Peace and Progress Podcast, episode 5, I think. What's up? We have a special guest, Mrs. Brittney Hunt.
Hi.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
What is up?
I'm excited to be here.
Let's do it.
I've known you, Sammy's sister, your mom. I've done all of your guys' hair. I'm excited to be here and support this.
Yes, the hair queen out here, for sure.
Absolutely. Hair by Brittney
You
Hunt.
already know, and if you don't know, you should get familiar.
Absolutely.
Get familiar. But yeah, no, I think everybody know. Like, I know so many people that go to you for their hair.
Yeah.
Not just, like, obviously Sammy and, like, her sister and, like, other people. But, yeah, it's just, like, I don't know. I just feel like you're, like, the go-to.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely, over the years, created a great reputation for myself doing blondes, color of all kinds. But
No men.
besides Puka from the Rams.
He's,
okay?
yeah, the one exception.
Yeah, because he has long hair, though.
Why? I thought he cut it.
He does. He goes to a barber, and then he comes to me to trim his hair about every 2 months.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I am gonna get into, I think, doing some men's haircuts as well. But I definitely specialize with women, and it's just fun for me and creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm good at it.
Yes.
And I'm efficient and consistent, and
Yes. Yeah. You actually did my hair a couple times.
Yeah, I did.
A couple times, or we did?
We did bleach, and did we do purple?
No, we did silver.
Silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like gray.
Okay.
And now I'm actually gray. Just natural. Yeah, it happens.
How does
2
that
kids.
make you feel?
You know what? I'm married with 2 kids, so I don't really care.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it is. Okay, so that's, I feel like I kind of jumped over everything. So I'll go back real quick. You've been a hairstylist for how many years now?
Oh, I'm not trying to age myself, but let's just say over a decade.
Dang. Well, I mean, I've been doing personal training for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm like 15 almost.
Dang, that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you okay, so you got into hairstyling about 15 years ago, and you've been doing it pretty much ever since. That's the only thing that you do?
Yeah.
Hairstyling?
Yeah, I mean that, and like, you mean like content too?
Well, just in general.
Yeah, just hair, content, editing,
Yes.
photography, videography. I mean, it's like a full-time job trying to be a content creator, influencer with hair.
Well, yeah, in general too. But
Yeah.
yes, 100%. Because then that's what people don't realize is you have to set everything up to film everything, and then you have to edit. So you're like, because that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about, which we can get into, is you are independent, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do everything on your own.
Everything.
You're getting the clientele on your own.
Yes. I
Then you
book
have to
my own
do
clients. Everything is arranged for me.
scheduling, yes.
So when I first started, I started in the Valley. I was there for about 6 months and was like, I don't want to be out here, but I learned everything that I could. Then I moved to Malibu, and I was out there for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I got too comfortable, but then I learned a lot of like psychology of how to talk to clients, how to maneuver certain things, just a lot.
Yeah.
Then I came to Thousand Oaks, and then I bought my condo out there in 2015. And then I opened up a studio, and the rest is history. It was great. I had a studio for 10 years, loved it, besides the last place that I was at. And then with everything happening, I was like, I don't know what my next steps are going to be. Like, do I want to open a salon? Do I want to really dive into education? Do I want to, I don't know. So I decided to go to a salon. I don't think I want to own a salon, but I do like the camaraderie. I do like the openness. I like the lighting. I like the room.
Yes.
Because my studio was like, 100 and something square foot with 2 people because I double book. And then I had an assistant. So it's 3 people, 4 people at times.
That's crazy.
Crammed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, that's really cool that you've been doing it for that long too and consistent, because that's, I think, one of the hardest things, especially being independent.
For sure. So the end of the last studio, I lost inspiration. I mean, it's hard. It's like the world is not in a great place right now. It has been for a while, especially with like money. And so, with, sorry, I forgot.
You're good. You're good.
I don't know where I was going with that. We're gonna have to restart that one. I don't know.
That's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no. So I know what you're saying. It's just like it's tough.
Oh, inspiration. Okay, so I lost all inspiration because it just was hard to like you know, people were canceling all the time, and then you're setting up everything, and then not only do I have to do the work, but I have to be a photographer, science major, you know, with the color formula, and then deal with everyone's like mental health, and then just it's a lot. So coming to the salon has re-inspired me. It is something that I needed. I am someone who adapts to change well. And then there's other times I don't adapt to change that well.
Mhm.
But it was the best move I could have made. I'm excited to see where my future goes. I'm getting more brand deals. I've been sponsored by Redken for a while. And I don't know, I'm excited to put in the work
Mm.
because that's what it is to get to the next level that I want to be,
Yeah,
and discipline.
Yes.
So I struggle with that a little bit, which is actually why I 10 weeks ago decided to get a new therapist. And I love her.
That's awesome.
I love her.
You said so many things I want to unpack, but I love that. Let me go back for a second because I do want to talk about, that's interesting you brought up the whole brand deal situation, but going back, because I feel like personal training and being a hairstylist, and there's so many jobs, like even therapy, for example, even though that's your main job is to be a therapist, but there's so many careers like that mesh, because you brought up being somebody's like therapist in a sense.
Yes.
Is like dealing with that mental health aspect is very similar as being a personal trainer. Is like you take on your clientele and they come and sit in your chair for hours on end and they'll talk about their day, and
don't forget, I was your client for 8 months straight.
I know. We're not talking about you, but yes, that's also true. That's how we could get into that too, about personal training. But no, that it's mentally, and I think that's one thing that people don't talk a lot about is your chair obviously is a safe space for your clientele. Like they can come and talk to you about whatever, and that's that safe space where they can share that and vice versa, and you guys can open up because you're there for at least 1, 2, 3 hours at times.
Yeah, and I also want to say, I don't want to say that I deal with people's like mental health, because I feel like that doesn't feel inviting. Because I feel like everyone who sits in my chair, like they just open up to me. Like they just tell me, I just have that energy in me, and I can handle it. I can, and that is why I love my bath. I go home and decompress in the bath to like, you know, whatever. But I really can handle it. And the clients that I have for years, and even some that are just a few years, I love them, and it doesn't feel like work when I go to work. But there are certain, you know, clients in the past where I've had to let go just because I really, there's certain things I can and cannot deal with.
Oh, of course.
You know, so I think that is also some important too, is weeding out like the bad energy of like client who appreciates you, who doesn't, who shows up on time, who cancels. Like it's a lot, because how am I supposed to run my business if
of course
I can't rely on my, you know?
Right. Yeah. And backtracking too is like, not that that's a negative thing, taking on people's like mental challenges, but I'm just saying from a standpoint of like, you might see, let's say you see 5, 6 people in a day, right? One person comes in super ecstatic. Maybe they're coming in because they're getting married and it's a very positive and inviting time. And then maybe somebody else is going through a breakup or a divorce or their pet died, and so you're taking on, and again, not in a negative way, but that's something that people don't really think about. Is like you're taking on that load of all of these people that have gone through completely different real life scenarios or situations. So yeah, just to kind of like reiterate that, not that it's a negative thing,
not at all,
yeah.
Right.
And I think that, like you said, people open up to you because you're you and they trust you. It's not that, you know what I mean? Like, and I've dealt with people like that in the past too. Like only the people that really value your input, your opinion, and like trust you are going to open up to you.
100%.
So that's all. Yeah. But yeah, that, and I don't know, you touched on something else now. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, that's a very,
my therapist.
yeah.
What else?
Yes. That's awesome too. I'm glad that I didn't even know you were going to therapy. When did you start doing that?
10 weeks ago.
But you had one before?
Had one before. Didn't really connect.
Okay.
This one I'm connected.
In person, or are you doing
over Zoom? Yeah. Connect every Monday at 10:30, baby. I love her.
I do a therapy session every Monday we do it at 1 p.m. and on Zoom too. So that's awesome that you've been going for 10 weeks now?
10 weeks, yeah.
Dang.
Every week, and it's great. It's helping me, like, this is how, I think because I have an attachment to her now, and I know that she, like, wants the good for me and everything.
Yes.
And so I get to like check in with her every week and really talk. And I tell the truth. Like, I'm like, this is what happened, even if I don't want to, because that's how I'm going to like learn and grow. I think that with this therapist, that it's really going to heal me, because so many times when I mess up, you can go into like a self-sabotage mode.
Absolutely.
And you talk down to yourself, and that's how that happens, right? So I'm really trying to change when something happens, that I take a deep breath and I'm like, it's just this moment. It's not the end of the world. And then I talk nice to myself, and then I don't end up self-sabotaging and then creating another pattern. So I think giving myself grace and understanding why I am the way that I am. And that goes to my childhood.
Yeah.
Right? It's all connected to your childhood.
For the most, it's usually traumatic events.
Yeah.
Or past trauma events. But yeah, that's obviously an interesting topic too, because I'm very much similar in that sense. That pattern of like self-sabotaging for me is like, the anxiety is huge.
Yeah.
So I struggle and deal with that daily, but go ahead.
Yeah, she has mentioned that I should go to a psychiatrist for anxiety, just because obviously I'm like, she's learning me. But I am an avoidant now as I've gotten older. I used to be more anxious attachment style. Now so much stuff has happened that I avoid everything. Anxiety, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is, especially when, again, just like the state of the world.
Yeah, and I think that people that don't deal with it don't fully understand what it's like to go through that. It's because I always say, not to diminish or make less of what anxiety is, but I always say it's like an invisible illness, because you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's just something that you're internally dealing with, sometimes on a daily basis. And it's like, again, going back to the topic of like being a hairstylist and being at your job and taking on the weight and the pressure of all of these people, is like, you might be internally struggling with something too. And you kind of have to put that aside because you have a business to run.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it is obviously very beneficial to go to therapy.
Yes. And then there are days where, I am struggling, but like I have a full day and I have to show up. And then there are certain clients that I've had that have been with me for years that I might feel comfortable. And sometimes that is a form of therapy too. And like, they're open to hearing me, but mainly it is like, I want to make it about my clients.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, I love that. That's awesome. And I'm glad that you're going to therapy too, because that's a thing that I think now it's a little bit more like openly accepted, but I feel like in recent years, even like in the past, it was such a taboo thing, is like to go to therapy is like to show weakness and not,
Yeah. You get sick of your own shit sometimes
100%.
and you got to figure it out. There's a certain point where
your way isn't working anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and you have to be ready. And I think you have to have the right fit, right? I just love her.
Yes, that is good. And I got very fortunate too with mine, is like the first person that I had.
Where did you
like,
find yours?
Just clicked. I think Sammy was going to one at a time, and it was the same company. And then they kind of just, you submit like an application and then they pair you with somebody, and it just happened to be a good fit.
Okay. Yeah. I talk to my clients about anything and everything. And I had this one client, Brittney, and the way that she spoke to me about something that I was going through, I was like, do you go to therapy? And she's like, yeah, for 13 years. I'm like, can I have her number?
Yeah.
I have goosebumps right now. And then it just locked and loaded and happened, and it's the best thing. I'm just so happy.
Yeah.
Because before I did BetterHelp, and I didn't connect with the guy at all, and
Yeah, I mean, that's hard too, but obviously you have to do what's in your best interest. Yeah. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't settle. Right. And just be like, at least I'm going to therapy. But yeah, you have to find somebody that you connect with. And again, going back to the hairstylist thing, I think that's why most people come to you, is like they connect with you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
And the same thing as a personal trainer. Like, people, and I personally wouldn't want that. Like, if I'm not connecting with somebody, like, I don't want them to feel like they're stuck.
Yeah.
Training with me. Be like, no, go. There's 1,001 people that do what I do. Like, go find somebody that you vibe with better. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. And then I think that, which we don't have to touch on this too much, but unless you want to, but I think that's because knowing you, we talked about, you used to train with me. I don't remember when that was. Like, that was COVID times, I think, like in the middle of COVID, like 2022, 23.
Yes.
But now seeing like all of the stuff that you've gone through from like my perspective, and like how you've really like taken control of your life and like done things to better yourself.
I probably shouldn't be where I'm at right now.
Why do you say that?
Everyone who knows my childhood story has always said, "How are you here? How are you successful? Like, how did you do it?" Because I wasn't meant for, I mean, I had a mom who wasn't meant to be a mom, a dad who wasn't meant to be a dad. He was in San Quentin for 28 years, a stepdad that was a cop, and a very, crazy childhood. So as soon as I was 18, I left, and then had never have had help from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought my condo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like a big thing. I had it instilled in me because I was threatened so much, like, to never have a roof over my head, that I was like, I have to have a roof over my head.
Yeah.
So I went into work mode because I didn't realize at that age I probably couldn't make connections as easy because I wasn't as open. So I just focused all of my energy into work.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I got a roof over my head that I own, no one can take away from me, and stuff like that. And yeah, so I think knowing my childhood, that's why I say that, because really, I mean, I don't know. There was something deep down in me that I knew I was meant for more. I'm a strong person, but yeah, I'm happy where I'm at right now in life. Actually, I'm super happy.
That's good. Yeah. So you mean that in a positive way? Like, yes. You shouldn't be where you're at.
I just think that knowing my childhood, how bad it was, I had no guidance.
Yeah.
And I grew up in singing. All of my friends, I mean, I don't know how many funerals I went to when I was younger. Everyone was like into drugs and stuff like that, and alcohol. And so, yeah, to pull yourself out of that with no guidance in California, like no help, that's a lot, I feel like. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. But I don't know. And I don't know if I'm just misreading it wrong, but like, I feel like you should give yourself more credit.
I definitely should. Something I'm working on.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause again, like going back to seeing like all of the things that you've been able to do in the time frame that I've known you, and like which is another one I want to touch on too. Cause I'm curious how you started doing this, but like how you're starting to network with all of these businesses and stuff like that. And like, you're putting yourself out there.
Yes.
And on that front, but also doing things that like are working on you, like going to therapy and like, running your business and like taking care of yourself, like you going to the gym now all on your own, which is awesome because that's always my goal too. And I love that you did that because I can't tell you how many people have come to me or like that I've trained in the past that stop and never start again.
Yeah. Well, I told you, I was like, I never want to go to the gym because I can't count my reps.
Right. Well, I can't count reps either. We all know that. Everybody knows that I don't know how to count. They're always like, how many? I'm like, I don't know, 2 more.
Yeah. Okay. So I really do not know how it landed in my lap, all of these collaborations I'm doing with local businesses. But I think just over the years of me posting so much, hashtagging Thousand Oaks, Ventura County, Westlake Village, whatever, I believe it was Selvins that believed in me first. It was during Christmas, and they were like, hey, because they want my high-end clientele, right? Especially if I'm doing like 5 people a day, 5 times a week, like they want me to talk about them. So Selvins invited me out with a +1, and I would get 4 free drinks and like endless amounts of whatever, and it's all for free. If I just made a 30-second reel and if I posted. So then I did that. Then I got Louis. Then I got Westlake Village Inn, Mediterraneo. I just did Zinn, which shout out to Zinn, love you. We are having our holiday Christmas party there. And then We Vino, that is probably the best one. That was $1,000 bill comped.
What? Wait, to where?
We Vino. It's across the street from the Four Seasons. I got Four Seasons, the Cove.
Yeah. You said We Vino?
We Vino. Yeah.
That's a restaurant?
Yeah.
I thought you said Weed Vino.
No.
I thought it was a weed shop.
We Vino.
Oh, got you.
And Michelin star chef and everything. That was a great one.
And this is all from just networking from...
Yes. And then the other day, Vador Jewelry.
I saw that one.
They found me on Instagram. We DM'd a little bit, and I threw out the idea. I was like, why don't I just swing by and just like bring my phone, and take some like videos of everything. And I did. And then I was like, let's also like give back. So I gave back like up to $1,000 hair color transformation, because it can't cost that much, you guys, for hair. It's a lot of product, a lot of time. I mean, you have to know what you're doing.
Yes.
And so yeah, the winner got picked today, so I'm excited to do that. So I'll make a little video about that.
You already announced who it was?
They did. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
okay,
they picked
cool.
it. And I actively now like go out when I have time. The other day, this is gonna sound so Thousand Oaks Westlake. I was trying to kill time while my maids were at my house. And I stopped by Red O, and I had it's a new restaurant, Mexican, in the Promenade in Westlake. And I had already DM'd them, because now I'm at a point where I have like stuff they can see. So I'm like, hey, like, you want to work together? And so I went there, got a drink during happy hour, tagged them, they saw, started following me, and was like, hey, actually, let's collab. And I'm like, perfect. So that's a new one that I just got.
Love it.
And yeah, just I think I'm in a new era of where and because I think I'm like feeling so good about myself, and I don't have like that much chaos around me anymore. I feel like I'm like brighter and can be around people. I also think the studio set me back a little bit. I think it made I got isolated. You know, and then with COVID, you don't like conversate as much anymore. And going back to the salon life, I do like the camaraderie. I think I need that. I live alone too, so like I need to talk to people.
Right.
Like,
no, I
be
feel
around
you.
people.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see where it goes. And the jewelry, I think, was my first collab that wasn't like food related. I did Crawford's. I love Crawford's, actually. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't know. I think that's something too, actually, is that I put myself as just being a hairstylist, and I'm like, wait, I have free will. Like, I could really do anything with this, because I've built like this brand, and it's not attached to anyone but me. And the only reason why I'm not farther right now is I haven't niched down what I want to do. I feel like I'm a little all over the place with that. So I feel like once I really figure that out and figure a schedule out of editing, filming content, doing the work, I will go far.
Yeah, 100%. I think two things. Number one, going back to like you reaching out to all those companies, a lot of times, which is awesome that you did that and not wait, because two things will happen. One, people will wait and nothing happens. And two is like, if you reach out and then they say no, like that's ultimately the worst thing that can happen. It's like, okay, on to the next one.
Okay, yeah.
Who's next? You know what I mean? So that's awesome that you're putting yourself out there on that end. And then the other thing is too, is you said that you don't have to, I think you said like niche down, or like just be confined to being a hairstylist. Like you can do ultimately.
Yes. I do need to figure out my niche though a little bit if I want to grow a little bit more, I think. But I don't have to put myself in just as a box of being a hairstylist. Like I could do so much more with it. And I think I need to have an even more open mind to that.
Yeah. I don't know necessarily, like I see on both ends too, a lot on social media is like niche down, like find a specific niche and like go all in on that. But then also it's like, you are you. And like, you don't want to just be this one, you know what I mean? So
I got a lot of personality.
Well, that's good though. Cause that's what I'm saying. Like, and then that goes back to the concept too, is like you get good, you get really good at doing one thing, and then you can start doing all the things you want to do.
Yes.
And like, that's a perfect example of like this with the podcast is like, I didn't want to just, cause I'd done personal training for so long. It's like, I have other things that I have interests in. It's like, why just be a personal trainer? And I've had so many people that have been like, even my therapist, you need to stop doing so many things because you're putting too much on your plate. And like, yes, to my own fault, like at times, yes, I do often do that. But like, if I have an interest in something, I want to pursue it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I agree with that. I think that you know what I mean? Like why, because that's only going to be better for your business ultimately in the long run. It's like, if you're going out to these restaurants, like you're not only bringing them business, but like now if they're posting you, you're known as the hairstylist and you're getting more business from that too. So it's a win-win. So
yeah. And I really wanted to connect with like mostly all high end like places too. So I am specific on who I want to like partner with as well.
Yeah.
I'm not just like saying yes to like everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that goes hand in hand too with brand deals too. It's like, I know you do like Redken is one, right?
Yes. I've gotten offered a lot of small like brand deals. I just don't have it in me to be too cheesy.
Yeah, no,
I
100%.
can't do. I for the $20,
Yes.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Kidding, but really,
100%. No, I get
know?
it. And it's the same thing on both fronts. It's like, as a personal trainer too, it's like you get, people that reach out about stuff. And it's just like, oftentimes for me, it's more like clothing companies. And I'm just like, if I'm not going to wear it, like if I don't see myself wearing it, it's like, I'm not going to collab with these people just to promote them to promote me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but speaking of clothing, how is yours going?
My clothing line?
Yeah, well,
I don't
like clothing line, but like I
Yeah.
bought a shirt.
Huh?
I bought a shirt.
Yes.
I almost wore it today.
Did you? Well, I don't even remember which one it
It
was.
was a black one, butterfly with red on it.
Oh, the Better Days one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, see, so that goes back into like me doing too many things. Like I don't think that it's good to do so many things that you can't be at least good at all of those things. Like you should be able to be good at all of the things you're doing before you start doing too many. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's kind of where my anxiety drives me, is like, I want to do this and this and this and this. And it's like, but I don't want to be mediocre at all of those things. I want to be at least good or great at all of those things that I do. And I just need to, almost like you said, like delegating my time better, and like time management, and like figuring out a better schedule to like be not all in, but like be in on all of the things that I'm doing equally. So it's not like, because right now personal training is like my main, like that's what I do. And that's what I'm known for, is like being a personal trainer. Absolutely. But I also do the podcast and the clothing and the, the outdoor workouts and all that. So it's.
Which I love, by the way.
What?
I love the outdoor workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sad I haven't made it to the beach one yet.
We'll do that one again.
Okay.
We'll do that one again. Yeah. Cause I had a lot of people that canceled on that one too. So I mean, it's far, so you have to really plan for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the outdoor workouts. Also, that kind of led me into this too, because the outdoor workouts so it started with the Sweat for a Cause, which was during COVID, long story short, during COVID. And it was just about like finding ways to like give back to charities and like people that were in need. And so all of the money raised every month that we did it would just go back to a charity or to somebody who was in need. And we did that for a year straight. And then it became the personal training experience, which was kind of more of like the mental health aspect that we talked about. Like as a hairstylist too, you have that. It's not just, you're not a hairstylist. Yeah. You're also somebody's therapist, because they confide in you and talk to you about things. And I kind of wanted to blend those two worlds of being a personal trainer, because that, to me, I always say it's like the personal side and then the training side. People come to you for training, but then they come to you for like their personal stuff. And so it's like, how can I so it's like, how can I mesh those two worlds and make it about that? And that's how the outdoor workout became that. But then it led me more into like the podcast, because it's like, I'm only with people for 60 minutes, but I also have to give them a workout in that time frame. So it's like the personal side of it, or the therapy side of it, is very short,
right?
In relation to the actual workout, right? It's maybe like 5 minutes, 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. So that's what kind of led me into doing the podcast, because it's like, I want to open up that world a little bit more with people, or just myself in general. Yeah,
absolutely. I see that for you.
Yeah,
I do.
So that's kind of what led me to that. But yeah, the outdoor workouts. Yeah. So the clothing line, I don't know. Like when I get inspired to do designs, and then I promote, like I just did one for breast cancer. Yeah, breast cancer October awareness, and then just donated the money from that if I like think of a design. But I'm not fully I haven't dove into that a lot too much.
But I mean, you made sales. So
yeah, 100%. I mean, I have a website, don't use it, and it's on there, but yeah. That's another thing. See, it's like I get too, over.
Do you feel like it is a little bit ADHD?
On my part?
Yeah.
For sure.
Me too. Like I get in little fixations. So I just had my painting. I painted my whole house.
Yes, I saw that.
Wall by wall.
Yeah, but at least you did it. You completed it.
I have one more wall that I haven't done, but I'm over the painting fixation.
Yes, and now you're on to something next.
Golf. Yes.
But that's good though, because you're doing things that are keeping you active and busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't know how long I'll be fixated on that, but I did just do my first 18 holes, and I didn't finish last.
Dang. All right. So golf might be the new thing for you.
Yeah.
Sweet. I love that.
And then after this, I'm going to my co-ed softball game, and it's my last one till spring. I'm so sad.
Dang. That's crazy.
So maybe golf will just replace that a little bit, like going to the driving range. Just to like get out too.
Yeah. Do you go with people, or you could just go solo?
Driving range solo so far. I've gone with a couple people, but mainly solo. And then obviously the golf course, I have to go with people.
Why?
Because you're playing like golf. You're playing. I can't Do you play around 18 holes by yourself?
You're asking the wrong person. I have
Okay,
no idea.
yeah, no way. Yeah.
I don't
I
golf.
think it's usually 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I know. Yeah.
But man, it was, it's a man's world there.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's cool though, because go ahead.
One of the guys, we had a guy come that we didn't know. He just joined because it was 3 and we needed one more. And I could tell that he was like, oh my God, like this girl. I smacked the shit out of that ball. And then he's
like, he was annoyed that you were there?
Yeah, because it's like you take longer, you don't know what you're doing. There's like a lot of rules to like golf, like too, right?
Yeah.
And then this guy was great, so he hit it obviously farther than us, but it's fine. It's a man's world, but I like it. I like it.
I think that that's cool on that front too. Not to like between like men versus females, but like just to relate it in my world, personal training is like, I think that it's very intimidating, which Sammy and I talked about on the last episode. It's very intimidating as a female to go to a gym and then be in the weight section, because it's the same thing. It's like
100%.
It's very male dominant a lot of times. And so I get that side of things from a female's perspective. Like, it's intimidating. And the fact that same thing, like with the golf, it's more male dominant thing than female, but the fact that you're doing it and stepping out and doing and
I didn't place
confident,
last.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I still struggle a little bit in like the weight section of like, oh, am I doing this right? Oh my God. Sometimes I'll get like so nervous when like with the machines with like, we have to add on weights and I'm like, oh my God, what if I can't get this weight? But I do Legree 3 times a week, which is gnarly.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then Gold just switched to EO.
I saw that EOS or EOS Fitness.
I don't know, but they're not on ClassPass anymore. And it was only
sucks.
1 point. So I usually go Tuesdays and Thursdays there. But
yeah. So that's what you go to Gold's for strength training, and then you go to, what was the other one?
Legree. It's Pilates. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Which is hard. People underestimate that.
Yes.
I want to do a Pilates class.
You should.
It would suck.
Why? Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen. And
we can make that happen.
It.
Yeah.
Because you will shake.
Yes, 100%.
Like, it is
Yeah, I'm terrible with that. Sammy actually brought up a good, there was one, like, I don't even know what like, I'm not a bodybuilder, but there was one bodybuilder that did like a series like that, where he's like, he went to a Pilates class and then a spin class, and like, see how a bodybuilder handles these type of workouts. And I want to do something like that. I think that would be a fun series.
Absolutely.
To do. Because I would love to. I know I would be terrible. Like, I would get my ass kicked if I went to Pilates or spin.
Yeah. But it helped shape me like really fast. And I am told what to do. I need that.
Most people do.
Yeah. And it's 45 minutes straight. And it's so hard. It has not gotten easier. And I think I've been doing it for, let's just say like 6 to 8 months. It has not gotten easier any time I go.
Yeah.
But man, does it set the tone for the rest of my day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you go in the morning?
I have to.
Before clients?
Yes. Because again, I'm on my feet all day. And then by the time my back hurts, like everything hurts, I'm not going to go do it. Like in the morning, creatine, pre-workout, or those Alani caramel apple.
Oh, I know. I got them in the fridge. I told you could have one.
I can't. I'd be like,
Okay. All right. Yeah, those are my go-tos.
Me too. I only have a couple left though.
I've stocked up.
Oh man, I thought, I didn't.
Yeah, you got to stock up. It's Costco. Fine. They were like $16 for like a 24 pack at one point.
I bought like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, you already went
by the way, like I don't have energy drinks. I usually just have like a pre-workout. I really haven't even been having coffee lately. And it's probably good for me to take a little break.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely need to do that. But that's cool. So you're doing pre-workout and creatine, and then you're going to Pilates.
Yep.
That's awesome because again, like my goal is to always, I want people when they come to me and then leave for whatever reason to continue that. And you have for however many years since then. It's been like at least 2 to 3.
Yeah.
And you've been consistently going and lost all the weight that you lost. And
yeah,
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I did take the GLP shot. Like I did, like it's fine. I don't care. It helped me. I'm not on it anymore. I've been able to maintain it, but it did really like help me, like, cause it did make me sick. So like I couldn't eat anything bad really, cause it'd make me sick. I can't drink cause it made me sick.
Right.
And then anything sweet made me sick. you know?
So how long have you been off of it?
I've been off of it. What are we in? November?
Yeah.
Probably, May.
Dang.
Think
And you've
May.
maintained since May.
Maintained. I did sign up for another company because what happened was when I got off the shot, I didn't really drink for like months and months. And then I'm like looking good. I'm getting invited everywhere and everything's free.
Yes.
So like, I'm like, oh, fine. And so I'm feeling myself, and then you drink and then you eat bad and then you don't go to the gym. And then by the time when it came to my birthday, I was like, oh my God, I gained my like 10 pounds back. I was 135 and like that just was a good weight for me. And then I took it. It didn't do anything for me. And I said, forget it. It's just like not. And at this point, like I know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, why am I going to spend $500 a month? And it makes me so sick.
Right.
Like, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I won't hide that fact. I did it. I'm happy I did it. It really has like changed my life. I have my life back again. And
Good.
I'm not trying to say like I was ever like that big, but I'm just meant for more. And food can be an addiction too.
1000%.
And it makes you feel like shit. So like now, like if I have like, if I get stoned, I have like a 7-Eleven like order. I mean, it's like my body like shuts down, like the sugar intake of it. It's just not it. I'd rather just feel healthier. And I'm like in a place where I want that for myself. I just turned 36. I feel great about that.
That's good.
I do. And I'm entering a new phase with work and maybe even relationships. You know?
That will be a conversation for another time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just wanting the healthiness around me in all ways. Again, I don't really have that much chaos anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was a lot of chaos in my life, and I've been able to like, I really wake up happy.
That's awesome.
Like I really do. And it's such a beautiful thing because you know I love content and I take a million stories, and when I get a flashback of 1, 2, 3 years ago, I'm like, wow, like you poor girl, I was sad. You know?
Yeah.
And then to pull yourself out of that with no help, essentially, just like the motivation or determination or whatever. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy where I'm at right now.
That's awesome. And I love to touch on that is like, I knowing you for as long as I've known you, and like knowing the version of you 3 years ago, like seeing how just even online, like on social media, seeing how like, I feel like more confident you've become and like more, about yourself. And we've had conversations like back in the day too, when you would train is like, and I would tell you like, once you focus on you and you put that focus on you, I know it sounds very like hippie-ish, but like when you start to focus on yourself, all of the things that you want and things that you don't even know that you need start coming into your life.
Yes.
And I feel like I've seen that from a distance, just watching you.
Thank you. And I've actually have had a lot of people say that, and I have goosebumps again right now. It feels really good. Yeah, I think at that time I was masking with alcohol and a little bit, you know, and I have such a big personality, and then with alcohol, like that can be a lot, right? And so you can get a little bit insecure about it, and so and I get to say whatever I want in a sense, and I feel free and I feel confident because I don't have bad intentions. Like I'm like ready to like help anyone out, like do anything. So I just feel good, and it's not just about looks, right? Like it's not. I also think what has contributed to the confidence is I got my teeth done. They were never bad at all. But I like some sort of vanity, and like I'm in front of a camera all day. I wanted just like bigger, wider teeth. So that has been one of the best investments. I shout out Dr. Armin in Calabasas. I collabed with him too. I still paid though a lot. I'm not gonna tell, but I still paid. And then I finished my sleeve.
Yes.
Shout out to Zach.
I forgot about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that and even if it is like a vanity type thing, like I think that you're doing the things that you ultimately wanted to do because that's what you want. You're not doing it for any other reason.
No.
You're not doing it for, external validation from other people. Like you're doing it because that's what you wanted to do.
Yes.
And not being like, not being, I guess shy about it would be the right word. Like you're not.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I've always been confident because I look back at some videos. I'm like, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like I didn't know who I was, so I was like, do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do this? You know. And now I know.
Yes.
Like I know I wanted to sleep. I wanted to finish that. So this year, was about kind of like external a little bit and internal, obviously. But yeah, finished the sleeve from January until I think June, back to back sessions, and then the teeth, and then business is great. And then now, like, really finding a great therapist, like, oh man, I can't wait to see where I'm at in like a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think, again, from like my perspective outside, like watching you is like, I feel like it's not, like, it's very easy to fake things, obviously, on social media.
Yes.
And it's not. It feels so genuine. And I feel like you're just, like, you're killing it.
Yeah.
You know, in everything. Like,
Thank you.
everything that you do, like being a hairstylist and, like, collabing with people and content creation and, like, just being genuinely you.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that you weren't before, but like you said, I feel like there was a piece of you that was kind of, like, guarded.
Yes.
Rightfully so.
Yes. 100% actually. Like, yes.
Yeah, but now I feel like you are more you than ever since I've known you, at least.
Yeah.
I can't speak prior to that, but and just comfortable and confident in who you are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, like I've seen that like transform everything around you, like your business and like just the things that you're doing, and like now you're getting your sleeve done and like you're doing all of these things because you've been focused on you.
Yeah.
And like all of these things are opening up and happening for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then manifesting too, I think is like a really big one. I really do. I think that writing it down and like imagining yourself already being there, you know? So like I imagine myself, you know, with a family one day and a house and a backyard and a successful business, and you know, whenever it's my time, it will be my time.
Yep.
I'm done putting pressure on anything. So I'm just really like going with the flow.
Good.
And it really is working, you know?
Yes.
And it is hard. I live alone. I've lived alone for a long time. And, you know, you can get set in your ways.
Well, for sure.
Yeah, so.
For sure. But I think that also teaches you like about your standard too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you, not you specifically, but like, if you aren't like that set in your ways, and you might just accept anything that comes to you, you know,
I did.
whether that's, you know, guys or friends or, you know, business or whatever, partnerships.
Yeah.
But I think that now that you've had that time with yourself and like you kind of know, I think over the last few years, like you figured out kind of what you want.
Yeah. I put a lot of validation on men, which makes sense with daddy issues that we're working through, but it also makes sense if you've followed me over the years a little bit more, maybe promiscuous of just like what I post. And now I'm kind of like reeling that back a little bit. I have like a lot of sex appeal with no cleavage and everything. And so I just now moving forward, I still want to, I like that version of me too, but I want to attract more, I want it to be a little bit more cleaner, I guess. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to say, but
yeah, no, I get it. That's the side of you that you still like because that's you. It's a part of you.
I love the 90s. I love like Pam Anderson, Carmen Electra, and like I can do my hair and my makeup, and like I like feel seriously the most beautiful, like even if I don't go out and it's just for my own self, I love it. But I got a little lost in that, and it was just posting a little bit too much, and now I'm like 1 every 5.
Yeah, no. And there's nothing wrong with that too. I think that if you're doing it for like yourself, not self-validation reasons, but like you're doing it for yourself because you genuinely enjoy it, as opposed to like doing it for validation from other people.
I'm just proud of myself.
That's good.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what? And that's another beautiful thing. Sorry to keep touching on this, but my therapist, for her to say the same thing you just did right now, is like, it is okay. Like, you can have sex appeal. You can have this. It doesn't have to define you unless you make it define you.
Yes.
And it was like, I was like, oh, okay. So I can still like kind of be myself. I just have to reel it in like a little bit, you know? So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because ultimately it's a version of you. And that goes back to like the beginning of our conversation. It's like, don't box yourself into being one thing. If that's truly who you are,
Yeah.
that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think where the lines get blurred is when you start to use that as like a reason to get validation from either people or
Yes,
things.
and I
or
have done that for sure. And I've actually gone through and deleted a lot of like old Instagram. I think I had 3,300 photos on there,
Mhm,
and I'm down to like 700. I
mhm.
deleted a lot. I just was like, this doesn't resonate with me anymore, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Right.
You know, like it doesn't, and I can change it anytime.
Mhm,
Like I don't have to like be that person. I could be anyone. So
mhm,
like going through and like seeing like I'm like, oh wow, you were killing it. Oh, you poor girl, you're killing it. You
mhm.
poor girl. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then just like taking it off and yeah, and really trying to just figure out how I want to move.
Mhm.
And I'm not ashamed of my past at all. Like I think if anything, if you actually like know me, it would make sense. And giving yourself grace is probably one of the best things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think too, like you, like going back to what you said about being anybody, I think the ultimate goal for most people over the years is like to change. Like you don't want to be the same person year after year after year. Like you
I
can
don't
be
know. The more that I've healed, the less people I think actually want to change.
in general.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people have that in them.
No.
Like I think that some people either just like accept whatever their life is and it's like, dang, you're only like 30, 35. Like you have like so much more life. Your life isn't over.
Right.
And so I do find myself encouraging like a lot of people to like whatever they're going through, like
Mhm.
to maybe switch it, get out of it, or like try something new,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Because especially with like good friends, it's hard to take on sometimes what like they're going through when it's like a lie and
Mhm.
and it's been years of the same thing and you're trying to like guide them,
Mhm.
but they have to want it themselves.
Of
but
course.
but I have to like now having like boundaries, like I do have to cut some of that people. I can't do it.
Well, yeah, you got it. That's about protecting your energy.
Yeah. And I've been that person where I've like trauma dumped on people and like all of that and
Mhm.
like, you know, and I do, and I have no like family like to go to
Right.
for like, hey, should I do this or hey, should I do that or like whatever. And so I actually really do depend on my friends a lot for
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
And now I think having another outlet, it's helped me not put so much pressure on people too.
Yeah.
And so then when I have friends that I feel the pressure, I'm like, okay, I just have to take a step back. We can
Mhm.
still be friends. I just
Right.
like I can't. I have so much going on.
Right. And that's, I think, which I do as well. Like there's
Yeah.
plenty of people in my life that, not that there's different versions of me, but like you, again, going back to like protecting your own peace, like you, it's not selfish to like take care of yourself. You know what I mean? To take care of yourself. It's more selfish because people will say that like, well, you're just being selfish by not hearing me out or like helping me with my issues. But it's like, again, you have to be selfish in a sense where you can only give so much of yourself to these people.
Hmm.
And so I've learned to do that over the years too. And also going through therapy is like, there's certain people that only know so much about me, or like I only let in so much. And then
Hmm.
there's other people that I've fully let in, that I trust you and like I can talk to you about anything and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you know, and that doesn't mean that you can't be friends, or you know,
No.
whether you're family or whatever, friends or boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is. But yeah, there's only certain pieces of you that you can give to certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but I don't think I like really understood that until as of maybe like recently.
mhm.
Yeah, so that was a good learning curve for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. All right. Well, I know you got to leave in like 15 minutes.
Oh man.
Oh, what else? Do you want to get into anything else? We touched on a lot of
No,
topics.
we did.
And I feel like both of our ADDs kind of went through like 700 conversations and
this
then
will
back
be
and
a
forth.
whirlwind.
Yes, absolutely. But it was a good conversation. So if there's anything else, I don't know if you want to touch on anything else. We didn't talk
No, I think that's good. We'll see. Yeah.
where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do an episode 2 soon.
Yes.
Maybe then I'll tap into how I got some of my celebrity clients, and then maybe I also will tap into boys.
Oh, yeah. Maybe at that point, it'll be a lot more in depth. Maybe you'll already have a boyfriend at that point. Who knows?
Do you know if I have a boyfriend?
Do you?
No, I don't.
Are we going to drop that here?
No, we are not. I am actively seeing someone
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
But I have been single for, I think it was 3 years. And
Mhm.
I'm not ready to put a title on anything yet, but I am actively seeing someone, but I am single.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Technically,
All right.
but yeah,
So it might be next time.
to be continued.
Wow. I might be the first to know next time you get a boyfriend. That's crazy. But that's good. Do you feel like well, we can end it like this. Do you feel like you were more quick to kind of rush into things in the past
Absolutely.
with like dating?
Yes, absolutely. It was like, again, I am more avoidant now, but I was more anxious attachment, and I was like, I need to see you, like type. And now I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay home. I need my rest.
Right.
Like I don't like. Yeah.
So because you said now you're like, you are not quick to like put a title on things.
No.
That's good.
Also, I hope that the next one is the one. So like I want
The
to
next
take.
guy?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for marriage.
Yeah.
Like I'm dating.
Dang, already?
I'm. Excuse me.
No, you're young, girl. Live your life.
Okay. Well, I am dating with intention.
Good, okay.
And women have a biological clock.
Absolutely.
So, again, I'm not in a rush though. I still feel like I have more time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm dating with intention, and so I do hope that the next person I'm with, I've like taken the time to like really get to know them in all ways and all their triggers and see how they react to that, and if they can if they have the same morals, ethics, and values I have now. Yeah, I just want to take my time with that. I'm not in a rush to put a title on anything.
Good. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is when you start, again, going back to like focusing on you and just taking things slow, things start to happen.
Yeah, I haven't been on the dating apps in like so long, so this
That's
one I met out in the wild.
Dang, you went back old school. You found him out and about?
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect.
That's the way to do it. I feel like everybody's on the dating apps. I always joke, if I was single, like in this day and age, like I would be single for the rest of my life.
Jeff, it is.
I am such an introvert. Yeah,
I've heard all of my stories. I've had the craziest stories.
Right, but you're extroverted a lot more than me. Like you go out and you like meet people and you like talk to people.
Yeah.
I'm not like that at all.
Yeah.
Contrary to what people believe that know me, that train with me, like I'm very extroverted for the right people.
Yeah, but you're more intro.
1000%.
Yeah.
Like I would be single. I would be the crazy cat lady on the male side.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. No, I just went to a concert by myself. Like,
yeah, see, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. That took a lot. But I will say this, influencer event, going to that by yourself is the most nerve-wracking thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's like the job to like film and stuff, it's still, I'm just sweating the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Like, but yeah, I'm excited.
Wow. All right. Well, we might have to do a part 2 then.
Okay.
I know you got to go to the baseball, so
Yes.
we'll end it there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Yep.